ACIM Insights, Lesson 116, Review. God's will for me is perfect happiness, and I share God's will for happiness for me. There is an aspect in my mind that seems to be on constant alert, looking for ways to sabotage my happiness. I call it the judge. The judge has a template of rules that define how circumstances should be, how events should occur, what people should say and do, and what I should say and do. It measures everything against this template. If anything does not measure up to this template, which is certain to happen, the gavel comes down and the verdict is guilty. Most of the time, guilt seems to be assigned to others. The judge says it is acting on my behalf for my best interests. It's just trying to keep things in control so that I can be happy. What it doesn't say is that it has conflicting rules, and so it is never possible to achieve perfect happiness based on its rules. There will always be some violation, some cause for guilt. If ever I doubt its rules, it righteously points out that these rules are there for my protection. Without them, I am defenseless according to the judge. I would become a pawn to all the other forces that are out there trying to control me. It is quick to judge and always ignores the real evidence. It seems to operate under the principle, "Don't confuse me with the facts." It believes it knows what's right and wrong, yet because its entire set of rules, its entire belief system, is based upon a false belief about what is real, it really knows absolutely nothing. Its judgments are based on lies, and so it can never judge truly. It is time to fire the judge and turn to the other judge in my mind, who has always been there, ready to remind me of what is true and real. This judge, the Holy Spirit, always judges truly, and its judgment is always simple. The judgment is, it's either real or unreal, love or a call for love. Only these two choices exist. As I learn to bring all my perceptions to this judge, I will learn to recognize that I share love's will for my perfect happiness. Guilt and all the pain and death associated with it will disappear. This judge will always show me what is loving and true. It always declares innocence and always offers love, even to those who have mistakenly declared themselves guilty. Today I will practice taking every circumstance, every perceived problem to this judge, so that I may learn that God's will for me is perfect happiness. As I learn to share God's will, I see only innocence. I see only God's perfect and pure extension of himself. God's will is eternal. In God's will, nothing ever changes. Love stays love. Happiness and joy remain themselves. God's peace does not fluctuate or change. It is so helpful to remember this and allow this truth to heal all my misperceptions that something other than love has ever happened. Am I willing to rest in the truth of God's happiness? In truth, we all live in heaven. In truth, we are heaven. Letting go of dreams of separation from God's happiness is my one function. Accepting God's will for happiness for me is the result. Today, again, I practice remembering that God's will for me is perfect happiness. I practice accepting God's will for me. I practice letting the truth return to my awareness. I practice letting go of all ideas stemming from belief in separation. The truth is true and nothing else is true. Only love is real. I love that simple illustration of the judge. This is something I will use. I need it too. I guess my ego is rebelling at all this attempted change. Last night I dreamed several dreams of everything going wrong. I woke up feeling uncertain and doubtful. Today's lesson helps me reaffirm my desire for perfect happiness, and the judge ideal will help me to carry it through. Today I fire the judge. What a wonderful illustration. I have been trying to let this guy go and trying to ignore him and hoping that someone else would come in and tell him to leave. But I have to. What a miracle.